Nah.
So
Okay.
how are you getting on in quarantine? How's life?
It's different. I mean, for me, it's not too bad. Like, I can live this life. It's probably a lot worse for other people, but I've got time and ideas. Obviously, feeling a bit withdrawn socially, but we're here.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean, what
here.
about you?
No, I'm the same. I mean, just cracking on. We've got so many projects we're working on. It's like it's working out kind of well in a way. You can just focus without the stress of jobs and stuff. But I think just observing it as a global crisis is crazy to watch it unfold. Um, and you feel helpless in a way because you can't do anything. You know, you're watching all these amazing nurses and stuff that are doing all the frontline hard work, and we're like, what can we do? You know, we're just sitting here trying to keep
I mean,
cracking.
we are. We'll do our best. Like, we're obviously two people that work together for ages, and we're always together. And this is just another thing of adapting to our situation and keeping on going. I mean, we've never really Skyped before because we live 2 minutes away from each
Yeah,
other.
yeah,
But we still need to connect with each other, and that's sort of our idea. I mean, as soon as this happened, we we I was in Canada. You were obviously still in the UK,
mm,
uh, and it was disappointing what's happened, and I've had to come home and all that stuff like that. But straight away, we were thinking, what can we do using the platform that we have? We're not the biggest, we're not the smallest. We've tried things have worked, things that haven't, but
yeah,
we're always willing to try new things and try new concepts. And this is just another constraint that we're
yeah,
working around.
yeah. And I think one of the great things we've met so many amazing people. We sort of said to ourselves, how can we bring these people together? You know, now we've been forced to communicate by Skype. Why not do it with every single person we've met online and offline as well? So
Mm.
hopefully, utilizing, like you said, this new constraint that we've been forced to be put within, we can make some great new relationships and create some good conversations. So I think that's the aim of Connect, really, isn't it? As a new sort of venture that we're going to push forward.
Yeah. So quick heads up, this is what we're doing. It's called Connect. We'll be doing a series of Skype conversations with people across tons of different industries, tons of different just lifestyles, countries, and hearing how this virus has affected them and their broader world in terms of their job and their family and like hobbies and stuff. What do they think is going to happen, and just how do they think we can move forward in terms of what can we do in quarantine, what can we do to support one another, and I think it'll be really interesting to just talk about this different groups of people and actually connecting them. Like, we don't want to just talk to one type of person in each one. We want to match people up.
Yeah,
um, and
yeah,
we'll see how that goes. But
yeah. And we talked about putting together like a chocolatier and a photographer or a scientist and a artist or all these crazy different people who'd never really meet in a normal day-to-day sort of scenario. I think that'll be really interesting in how we can begin to curate and allow people just to meet each other and hopefully blossom some new interesting relationships because of coronavirus.
it'll be so cool to see people continue these relationships beyond what
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do. I mean, we've had it a few times in projects we've worked on where we've noticed people that we've brought together have continued away from Dropout, which is really cool to see. Um, and I think that might happen again. I'm
yeah,
confident.
yeah. You'd hope
But
so. Um, And I think nowadays with social media and Instagram and Twitter, etc., it's easy just to talk to someone for a few minutes, go off, follow them on Instagram, and then the world's your oyster. You go from there and start something great. Hopefully, anyway, that's our hope.
and we've always said as well that we haven't made tons of money, but we have pretty good address books now of like tons of people. It feels
Yeah,
like it's all been building up to this moment of bringing them all together
yeah, man.
to fight against this common cause. Uh, we have quite a few lined up already. We just
Yeah,
wanted to do this quick little video as a heads up and a hello, I don't know, to our followers. And yeah, we hope that everyone can join us and The other aim is, a lot of the people we talk to will be representing different groups of people. So, for example, Jack, who will be our first guest, is a doctor, and there might be a lot of other doctors that would be interested to hear what he says, or members of the public. And similarly, if there's a leading photographer, other people that do photography might be interested. Oh, how are they coping? How are they releasing their work? So we'll really try and get people on that can benefit broader groups of people, and actually give you an insight into what's possible.
Yeah, I think it's on a side note as well. We're going to be opening up a Patreon account, which will be used to primarily, obviously, raise money for the workers on the front line of the coronavirus fight. So money will go towards the doctors and the NHS nurses and staff that are really trying to make this thing right. So 50% of our earnings will go towards those people. But we'll share more about that in the coming days and weeks. So something to look out for, definitely.
Yeah, and as always, we'll share loads of stuff online. Thank you in advance. We look forward to speaking to people soon. We're definitely going to open up some conversations where anyone can join as well. So keep an eye out for them, because I think they'll be quite interesting, and we'll probably have a laugh with some random people. So
yeah.
So thank you very much, and we'll speak to you soon.
See you soon.